Welcome to Take It to the Max. We're live, and today we've got some winners of the competition we've been running. So excited to have them on the show. But let's just get things started. I'm Innocent Kalaluka, and Maria Banda is with us. I'm mentioning that, Maria, because last week, is it not last week, that you were missing?
Yeah, he was missing last week, and his head is getting spinning.
No, it was the other one. When you guys lost as Chelsea, you decided to stay home and said you have got the flu, blah, blah, blah.
I'm just being very careful. There's COVID. I love my friends. I love Innocent very much, and Nsama and Arthur. I want to protect them as I'm protecting myself.
That's what happens when you lose. You become very affectionate to people, so that they shouldn't mention it.
The gentleman should probably be feeling a little bit better because of the result that came from yesterday's game, Manchester. I thought they were going to give us a good run for our money.
We did. I don't know where you got that goalkeeper. I don't know where you got that guy, but that guy saved you. Of course, he's a member of the team, but seriously, that goalkeeper is very good. Very, very good.
Good to hear an opponent telling us our goalkeeper is very good. But I should say also, Manchester United playing some very, very good game so far.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so what do we have on the show, Maria?
Quite a lot. I think we maybe start with three guys. We have Thomas, Fred, as well as Paul in the studio. These are the winners of the competition that is going on. This is me. You just go to any Californian beverage bus stop, which is branded as such. You get a pic, and all you do is just upload it on the Take It to the Max Facebook page. So the three gentlemen who are with us in the studio did exactly just that.
And that's how come they are here with us today. Hey guys, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Okay, let's start with you. Just make sure you use your mic.
Okay.
Okay, just give us your full names.
My full names are Wilfred Katakwe.
Okay, where are you from in Lusaka?
From within Lusaka Garden House.
Garden House. Okay, so how did you hear about this competition?
Well, I was inspired by my friends. Always loves competitions.
Is it now?
Schoolmates.
Yeah.
At NIPA.
Okay, that's good.
I was inspired by him to take a selfie booth along our way home.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
So you're at NIPA?
So
are you at NIPA?
Yeah, I'm at NIPA.
What are you studying? Oh, okay. What are you studying?
Public administration.
Okay, nice one. Okay, so you went to a public place. I've got a peek.
No.
Okay, great stuff. Great stuff. You know, we're excited that you decided to be part of the competition. Maybe let's move on to the man who gave you the idea, the man who loves competing. How are you?
I'm all right.
What are your names?
My name is Mwale.
Okay, Mwale.
Yes.
So, what do you like? What do you just compete? Anything that comes along?
No. Mostly it's Apple Max things that are related to Californian beverages.
That's our guy right there.
I love Apple Max.
You love Apple Max?
Yeah.
You like me.
It's the best drink ever.
You like me. That's my drink anytime.
I prepare fruit tree. What's the other one that's a mixed fruit for Apple Max? But anyway, for California beverages, she prefers Apple Max through and through. So
anytime.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy it.
It's both of you
nice.
now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. Okay, so let's talk about that though. Let's talk about, so where did you hear the competition from?
I heard it from Facebook.
From Facebook?
Yes, I follow the Facebook page for Apple Max.
No, this one is the man. Okay, so excited that you managed to win. So yeah, we hope you continue to participate because it's open. You can continue participating.
Sure.
Okay, the other gentleman. What are your names?
Oh, my name is Thomas Pomboloka.
Okay, so who inspired you?
The one who inspired me to compete in this challenge is my friend Paul.
Paul is definitely the man.
I think Paul should get a double.
You know what?
Prize.
Double wowza from Mr. Paul. Okay, let's talk to you though. So what are you studying as well?
Oh, I'm studying public administration.
So all of you are doing public administration?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. Same class. So did you go to the same booth, all of you?
Yes.
Well, that was easy for you.
Well, I guess it was easy.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, congratulations. We're going to do this. We're going to give you a couple of what you've won. So we're going to give you the one. We're going to give you the one.
Thank you.
We're going to give you the two for being the man behind everybody else. Okay, but for the t-shirt, of course, you get the one as well, and you get one. Okay.
And I think for me, because I always want people to drink the Apple Max, that's all I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll start to like it. You like it already, so Let's see what happens.
But again, because you like it already. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming through, and thank you very much for participating. Keep supporting California Beverages.
Encourage some girls. Encourage girls. I want us to balance it out. Encourage girls to participate.
Yeah, the girls from NEPA to participate so they can come through. Okay, so yeah, so thanks very much for coming through, guys, and all the best with your studies as well. Yeah, I'm sure you must be happy to be back at school after the COVID, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, okay, we do this. We go on a very quick break. When we get back, we'll be talking Zambia national soccer team walloping Ethiopia 3-1. That's what we do. We keep doing this over and over. But I think Micho is having a good time right now. What do you think?
I don't know. Let's go for a break and let's talk about this after the break.
Okay. Alrighty, welcome back. A glimpse of what we're going to be showing you. You saw there Lord Mwale, obviously in the history books of this here, our country, as one of those that has really liberated Zambia where sport is concerned. We'll be looking at that very, very shortly. Where are we going to now, Maria?
Yeah, we'd go to hockey, where the Zambia Hockey Association General Secretary Thomas Mumba confirmed that the league will be concluded by the first week of December. Mumba said this after the week 4 game between D Stars and Zambezi. Here is more in this report.
This is week 4 of the Zambia Hockey Association-ZHA League, which took place at OYDC Zambia Sports Development Center in Lusaka. DE Stars in red took on Zambezi in blue and white jerseys. Going into this game, DE Stars were topping the table with 9 points, while Zambezi were sitting on 4 points. It was clear that DE Stars were a better side as they dominated throughout the game. Despite pushing for them to catch up with their opponents, Zambezi still failed to match the pace for DE Stars and ended up losing the game by 6-1. Zambezi midfielder Floyd Chomba accepted defeat.
It was a good game. We started well, but we were playing a team that's very fast, and then I think they're very focused this season. Looking at them missing the trophy last year with just points, with just goals, I think they said they're going to take it from the beginning, and I think that's what they're doing. It's the 4th game and they've not lost. We tried our best, but I think we could not convert our chances, and we ended up really doing bad in the second half.
And captain for the winning side DE Stars, Moses Mwale, praised his side for their hard work.
The game, it was tough, it was hard, yeah, because they're a good side also. So we had prepared adequately for the game, because it will be a tough one. And plus the weather's not favoring us. Yeah, so it was tough and it was good, and we had fun. We had won, we had fun.
ZHA General Secretary Thomas Mumba now gives us the general overview of the league.
We started in earnest immediately when they told us that we can resume our activities, which we're in the 4th week now. So we considered a lot of factors. One of them is the fitness of the players, the cope and everything. So with all the conditions even concerning the players that they were all unfit, we decided to resume, and as we go on, the fitness will also be coming up slowly, and with a lot of water breaks just to cushion the impact of fitness. This week being week 4, you could see that there's a difference from when we started and now.
Memory Malisawa, ZNBC Sports and Lusaka.
for joining us back. So we saw the Stars losing to Hot Spurs in their week 4 game yesterday, while Zambezi also lost to Springfield. And now we move on to look at major achievements by different Zambian sports men and women in the last 56 years. We talk about 56 because, as you know, we were celebrating our 56th independence anniversary yesterday as a country. I hope you had a wonderful time, but maybe we just try to also remind you one of the other biggest achievement that can never be forgotten is the 2012. But also remember, we've got Samuel Matete,
well.
we've got Loti Mwale. You can't forget those when you talk about Zambian sports.
Let's have a look. Some of the greats that we've had over the years. Of course, there are a lot that we can mention. You know.
Yes.
For instance, Esther Piri, definitely one of the
Surely we
pioneers of women boxing
in this
without a
country,
doubt,
and,
yes.
quite in Southern Africa as well. I think she's one of
yeah.
the great female boxers that we have seen in the last 56 years. Quite very interesting. We saw there Satwat Singh. Some of you might not remember, probably remembering Muna Singh, who's the nephew to Satwat, and Muna as well, his kids, the daughter and the son getting into the sports. Very, very interesting.
Okay, all right, we'll do this. We'll go on a break. When we get back, Zambia winning their couple of games against Ethiopia. And also we'll be, talking about the league. Remember that the Charity Shield took place this weekend in Ghana. Again, adding on to their, accolades. So yeah, we'll be talking about that after the break. Alrighty, welcome back. This is Take It to the Max Sports Update. On Thursday, Zambia was in action against Ethiopia, and they won 3-2. And today, it was 3-1. So Zambia obviously improving in that sense away to Ethiopia. Some people are talking about, but the teams were playing. It's better than playing at home against local teams, really. I mean, you've got the feel of being out there and the new players. I think it's good for synergy, for just that feel-good factor. So I think that Faz has done commendably well, especially with friendlies. I think that is really what should be happening. Utilize all these friendly games, friendly windows that are open, and make sure that you do play another country as opposed to playing yourselves, just to get that feel. So Zambia winning, and again twice against Ethiopia, and proving to be a bit stronger, because ideally Ethiopia should have, they're at home. The second game should have been tougher, at 1-1 or something, or even winning. But Zambia looking like, with a very good side that has been picked. Maybe we rope in our gentlemen here, Arthur and Nsama. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Zambia twice beating Ethiopia and Nsama. Looks like Zambia is looking good so far in the friendly, especially.
Well, the team is getting into a winning mentality, winning habit, and Micho has seen that a lot of players in that team have little international experience, and these games can put them in good stead, especially for the AFCON qualifiers and obviously the CHAN coming up in January.
Definitely. Arthur, how important are they for a local player, you know, to go out there and just have a game against another team and just, you know, especially that Zambia is rebuilding again. A lot of people talk about Zambia rebuilding all the time, but Zambia is rebuilding, and I think we're seeing some progression. How important is it for these locals to go out there and just have a game?
You know, in a sense, it's very, very important because it's a different ballgame when you're playing locally, like a local league, and at the international level. It's a different ballgame because even you can't compare our local league and either Champions League or CAF Confederations Cup. The notch goes up in CAF Confederation and then into Champions League. So it's the national team. Because if you remember very well what Coach Mitchell said about the Chan team is about getting 5 players going playing professional football after the Chan, because the whole essence of having these local players playing friendly matches is preparation for the Chan, which is coming in January. So he's trying to strike a balance between the local, the Chan and the Africa Cup. Because if you look at our national team, 70% of the players are from our local league. If you don't prepare the local guys and then you expect the players from abroad to come and win your matches, it will be very, very difficult. Yeah. One thing that I'm very happy about is the local players are into the philosophy of Coach Mitchell. You could see the way they played against Kenya and even against South Africa. When they started those guys from the professionals, it was the locals that came into the second half and won us the game.
Okay, interesting how we've got some players like Skombe, for instance, from NAPSA that is doing so well. We've got Kampamba, who we've always known to be a good player, but he seems to be thriving under Coach Mitchell.
Well, these two players, some of the players who shone in the last Zambian League season, no wonder they've carried that form onto the international stage. But again, Arthur is reminding us that it's the local players who are looking like they are learning the tactics and the game plan of the new coach. That's no surprise because he spends more time with the local players than the foreign players. But again, we have to keep our fingers crossed because at the end of the day, Mitchell has got to strike a balance. He has to know what his best team is going forward, especially for the crucial AFCON qualifiers, because apart from Botswana, we've got Zimbabwe and we've got Algeria, and all the 4 games are must-win games.
Definitely. So far, winning mentality, Nsama, I mentioned that's what the boys are in, and we hope that that does continue. Okay, like we all know, the league resumed by way of Charity Shield. That's what normally starts the league, and it's as far as we know, the league should start this coming weekend. So hopefully that does happen. But nice to see Nkana, Likulu coming to show Indeni, who, remember they won that Big 6 tournament, showing them that, no. That was,
big boys
this is now the game starting. So yeah, nice to see Nkana coming to win that one, and very convincingly. A lot of problems before this about Nkana, no sponsorship, but all of a sudden things have changed. And it looks like the morale is good in the camp.
Yes, Innocent, the morale is good. Could see in yesterday's game, I think. One thing that players should realize is that it's not all about playing for Nkana. They've got a chance of clinching deals outside the country when they play in the Champions League. They are representing us in the Champions League, and I think they need to prepare very, very well. For Indian, in that Big 6 tournament in which they came out champions, you know, it's a different ball game when you are playing preparation games and when it comes to matches that matters the most. In this league that they've come, Innocent, it's just like when you are swimming with sharks, you need to behave like a shark. Because if they believe, if the Big 6 that they won, if it gets into their head, the moment they get into the league, it will be a very, very difficult season for them.
Definitely. Like we all know, Big 6 obviously was preparatory for most clubs. You know, I don't think on any given day they will be playing the way they did. I'm sure they will have known their starting 11. But still, Indeni, great job. Losing 2-0 equally was not too bad because they could have gone rampant and win 5-0. I'm sure Nkana will get such scoreline. So at least you're starting on a not too bad in the note, seeing that it was the first game, you know, in the league per se as the opener. But now let's talk about some of the teams that might do well, that we expect to do well, Maria, in this league.
Forest Rangers, I think they started very, very well last season and really just flouted, I don't know what term I should use, their chances.
Right at the end, yeah.
Just right at the end. I thought they were going to make history and just win the league. But hey, Arthur probably could help me. It couldn't happen. I expect them probably to come back with another bang. I think they were consistent. Despite what happened at the end, I expect Forest Rangers to be among the top 6 teams.
Yes, Maria, but I think it will be a very, very difficult season for Forest, knowing that they'll be competing in the Champions League. If they are going to strike a balance between Champions League and the league, because it's most Zambian teams, when they have been putted up of the Champions League, they come to local league. It's become very, very difficult for them. If they will put their house in order, I think they will come good.
Okay, one team that just won the Charity Shield, again expected by their fans, huge support base, that they're winning the 14th title. Is it the 14th? Yes. What's your take on Nsama?
Well, a lot of expectation, obviously, from their fans. And again, whether they'll do well or not, I think it's the supporting cast around Idris Mbombo. I think apart from Mbombo, players like Sate and the like have to step up. And again, obviously, a lot of questions will need to be answered. Defensively, can they be sound all season? Because for them to have a good season, defensively, they have to be sound.
Okay, all right. Which other team can we look at? Let's look at the ones that will be representing first.
Okay, so I guess NAPSA is one of them. Arthur, you feel with NAPSA?
I think NAPSA this season will do very well compared to what they did last season. The players that they've brought in, they'll do well this season.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about Green Eagles. Green Eagles have surprised us and have not stopped since they shook everyone with the performance a couple of seasons back.
Well, consistency will be key. Again, Eagles, they've now taken it like every season. They're finishing in the top 4, so now there will be no excuses. There will be no place to hide, and we hope that this time they'll do much better than in previous seasons.
All right, so those are the top 4 teams that will be representing our country. The league resumes next week. By the time we come on, we should be telling you about what's happening. And then the guys will be telling us who they think can actually win the league and probably an idea of how it will look like. So we can hold them accountable when we come to the end of the season. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming through. All right, Maria, great show today. Thanks a lot for pitching after we drew.
Thank you so much. Like we always say, don't forget to take it to the max.